Chandu the Magician. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The makers of White King granulated soap present for your enjoyment Chandu the Magician. But before our play begins, may we make a practical suggestion to you on how to economize on your family clothes budget. That is, buy washable garments whenever you can. Then launder them gently, safely, in White King soap suds. Yes, it is very easy and inexpensive to keep your washables new-looking in gentle White King soap suds. Those suds are safe for all your brightly colored washables. Safe for gay new cottons, pretty rayons, and sheer fine nylons. White King suds safeguard your clothes in still another way. They wash out all the dirt. In fact, the only thing White King suds could possibly be hard on is dirt. They wash off surface soil and wash out hidden dirt. To safeguard all your washables, we know you'll say, as thousands of ladies do, I love White King. In Algiers, near the end of his long search for Robert Regent, Frank Chandler arrives at the ruined temple only a few moments after Roxor had taken Regent away. Later, questioning his native driver, Chandler learns that Roxor's new hiding place is known as the Place of Darkness, which Chandler believes must be the catacombs far across the Mediterranean on the island of Malta. By the use of the occult powers gained in his long study in India, Chandler and the regents reach Malta before Roxor and his prisoner. Down in the catacombs, they find the legendary pagan altar room, under which is an ancient dungeon. Sending the regents away, Chandler lowers himself into the darkness. The moments pass. Chandu the Magician.
Right. I tell you there is someone here. Leave Regent there with Mustafa until I find out.
No man knows of this room, Roxor. It is only a legend now.
So, how do you account for the smell of burned candles? Someone is here now or has only just gone. If I know of the other entrance to this room... In the name of Satan, what is that?
It is said to be the wind, Master, but I...
Wind 100 feet below the ground?
It is said to be the way for air to come down. In the room above, it is even more loud. The small room below the church.
Give me the lantern if you cannot hold it still.
I thought I saw a face in the shadow.
I told you there was someone here. So, Chandler.
As you see, Roxor,
How have you arrived here before me?
I have, let us say, methods of my own.
He is Chandu, the magician.
Silence. So, Chandler, you are so confident of your tricks that you have come here alone.
Yes, all alone. You know, this must have been a torture chamber in the good old days. Look,
What? What is it?
an iron collar chained to the wall. Nice little thing, isn't it?
Ibrahim, snap it around his neck. Be quick, fool!
But he is Chandu.
Do as I say! Good. Good. Now, Chandler, you can amuse yourself with magic tricks while you are chained to the wall, starving to death. I told you, Chandler, no man lives to defeat Roxor.
Well, thanks, Ibrahim. That's fine.
Mashallah, but the regent has not given in yet, Roxor. And he's still alive.
He will tell me the secret soon.
Oh, you've had 9 years now.
But he is growing weak. Each time I see him, he is weaker than before.
It must have occurred to you that he might die before he tells you.
He knows it. He also knows his wife has come from America to find him. With one word, he can be free to join her. You think he will not say that word?
What a devil you are.
So, at last you begin to see that I will have what I need to have. Regent will not die before he has told me.
After the treatment you've given him...
You know nothing of that.
You forget. I have the diary he left in the ruin. You must have been in a great hurry last night.
He did not write the formula.
You know better than that.
He did not mention my name.
Your real name, you mean?
I am Roxor.
But in Europe, you're known by another name, I understand.
Enough. I have wasted too much time with you. Whatever you have learned from Regent's diary, you will not tell. 100 years from now, when your bones are found, men will wonder who you were.
Yes, and they'll wonder who you were, too. Ever think of that?
Chandu.
Naji.
Oh, what has it done to you here in this darkness? Chains.
How did you get in here? What are you doing in Malta?
There was a warning. I came to help you.
But I can get out of these chains whenever I like. You know that. I'm just waiting for Roxor to go. He'd shoot Robert before...
Roxor is not alone.
I know. But how did you know?
I followed them in the street.
Darling, at this hour.
When they came in by the other door, I waited. Chandu, you must not stay here.
Wait, Ibrahim.
Listen, Naji.
I will go to Regent first. Take him to the inner room when I have gone.
The inner room. Well, that's something. Naji, where's the other entrance?
Through a vault in the cemetery beside the church. You can go that way. I will show you.
The secret door. Nobody ever comes here, but there are at least 5 people in here now.
How can you laugh?
Darling,
Oh, you must not say that to me again.
you didn't seem to hear it the first time.
I have told you before. You must not speak of love to me, Chandu.
But you've never told me why. Do you love someone else?
Oh, no. But I am of Egypt, Chandu. And besides,
What difference does that make? That's not the real reason, is it?
I cannot say I love you when I...
But you do. Naji, my darling.
You do not understand. And I cannot tell you.
You needn't tell me anything now. But when all this is over...
I tell you this. If you will not get out of those awful chains and go, I will let Roxor know that I am here.
Naji, why?
Oh, it does not matter.
To me it does. Oh, darling, why have you always put me off? Even before I went to India, you knew I loved you.
You find it strange I do not fall into your arms? Perhaps women in your country...
You know I don't mean that.
Oh, Chandu, please.
All right. Go back to the hotel. We'll talk about it after I've got Robert out of here.
I have told you I had a warning of terrible danger to you. I will not go without you.
And I'm not going without Robert.
Oh, Chandu, we must not speak to each other in anger. If I have a secret I must keep, let it be so.
A secret? Why, that's what the yogi said.
He told you?
Yes, and I'd forgotten. He said not to ask you what it was.
I cannot tell you. But since I am here now, let me help you. We can work together, even if...
All right. We'll say no more about it now.
How can I help you? You must go from this place.
The yogi... Naji, there is something you might do.
Tell me, Chandu.
Did you ever hear that a yogi can make people think he's dead?
I have heard of it, but I have not believed it quite.
It's true. I can do it myself.
What are you planning, Chandu?
Suppose you were to tell Roxor you'd killed me.
Oh, he would not believe me.
I'll be right here to prove it. Then he'll go away, and I'll have Robert out of here in no time.
But, Chandu...
I'll tell you. Suggest that he bring Robert in here and leave him with my body. Oh. That's just the kind of thing that would appeal to him.
And when he has gone? Yes, I can do it. I will beg him to take me back to the hotel because I am afraid. Oh, he will believe that of any woman.
Quick, then. Call him. Tell him you've poisoned me. I don't want him looking for blood. Call him.
I am glad I cannot see you, seeming to be dead. Roxor! Roxor, are you here?
Naji!
I have killed him. Come quickly, Roxor.
Who is it you have killed? Not Chandler.
Yes, bring the light. It is true. Look, he is dead.
Let me see. His body is already cold. His heart is not beating. What happened?
Is it not enough that he lies dead at our feet? I gave him poison.
What is that sound?
Sound? Chandu said it was the wind in the air shaft.
I do not like it. So, Chandler finally convinced you he cared for nothing but his work, and you killed him. But I will make sure.
You can see it is true.
Let me show you something, Naji. See when I hold up the lantern?
I see only a shelf of rock.
Wide enough to hold that block of stone. You see it?
Yes, but I...
Ibrahim will push it over to the very edge.
What?
I had planned it for Regent, and he had given me the secret. But now Chandler lies in the exact spot. That sound would drive a man mad.
Roxor, tell me what you mean about this stone.
Above this room is the grotto. The sacred grotto under the church. When the church bells ring, it makes a vibration of all these walls. Down will come the block of stone.
Oh, Roxor! Oh, this is the device of a genius.
Chandler's head will be crushed like a nut. And you, Naji, I am thinking...
You will not
perhaps
try...
you will join me now. Now that he is dead, you will sing another tune, no?
But, Roxor, I have tricked you so often because of him. You would not trust me.
You are not a fool. You know when it is no longer possible to oppose Roxor.
That is true. But when will Ibrahim arrange the stone to crush Chandu?
At once. Ibrahim.
If he comes here, who will remain with Regent?
I will. You come with me. We will talk while we wait for Ibrahim.
Roxor, I knew Robert Regent when he came to Egypt years ago. Perhaps he will give the formula to me.
He will give it to me when I have showed him the body of Chandler. Ibrahim. What is this?
The lantern. Quickly, Roxor. There. Oh, that is not Robert Regent.
No, it is Ibrahim with his burnous over his head. Help me with him. What happened? Where is Regent?
Oh, Effendi, I know not. One moment he was sitting on the floor as you left him, and the next moment he rapped my head as you saw me. Roxor, I beg you.
Are you saying Regent is gone?
Oh, master, I vow it is the work of Chandu.
Roxor, where are you going? Chandu is dead.
Even dead, I do not trust him. You see, dead or alive, he is gone.
Now, before we say goodnight, we pause to suggest that you and every member of your family join us every weekday night to hear Chandu the Magician. And we suggest that you try the soap we make, White King Granulated Soap. You will discover that there is no better soap for your washing machine than White King. White King makes plenty of good, rich, foaming soap suds. Long-lasting suds that don't fizzle out on you when your wash water cools down. And White King suds really roll the dirt right out of your clothes. You'll be so proud of your washing. The white things so very white. The colored things kept so fresh and bright. The washing time shortened so considerably, it saves you effort and saves wear on your clothes as well. So may we remind you, nothing washes like soap. And there is no soap like White King. You will love White King. And when you buy a box, be sure to save the box top, won't you? Chandu the Magician is presented for your enjoyment every weekday evening. Your announcer is Howard Culver. The makers of White King invite you to listen tomorrow at this time when the story resumes. Chandu the Magician. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.